this is the actual intro since they banned us from filming inside and the discount ad was a lie. Hello, I'm Lori. Thank you for joining me today for my first storytelling video ever about Black Friday in Taiwan. Black Friday in Taiwan is celebrated on the 11th of November, but it's not actually the American originated Black Friday, but a holiday that originated in China in the 1993s called Singles Day or Double 11, which was a holiday intended for single people to do their shopping, that big companies later on turned it into this huge global shopping event. This date is that time of the year when you can get many discounts in Taiwan. So I was very happy when I found this ad on Facebook about 2nd Street offering a 10% discount for their thrifted items. I say we because my husband also joined me in this adventure. As always, he always joins me through all my thrifting experiences. We're huge thrifting fans, so just subscribe if you want to see more of that. We have a lot of videos and we have more to come on thrifting. On the 11th of November, me and my husband, we went in a heartbeat to 2nd Street, Taipei, excited to thrift there. We filmed the intro outside, and then we continued filming when we got in the store because we knew from last time that we had permission to film. 2nd Street always gives permission to film and to promote them. But this time it was different. Being a holiday, the store was full, so the staff kindly asked us not to film but to take photographs instead. So no thrifting vlog, unfortunately. On the first floor, we went through the shelves fast, remembering that last time it took us about 2 hours and a half to see all of their items. And we also remembered we had a 2nd floor to visit, so we had to hurry up. Some cat ASMR eating. Okay, so after not thrifting there in months, we were so excited to thrift there that we completely ignored the fact that there was no discount banner anywhere. Not in front of the store, not inside of the store, not placed on any items. We were just so excited that we completely overlooked that fact. Welcome, Tofu, to our video. Are you gonna take a nap next to us? We hope you do. So 2nd Street in Taiwan is a Japanese thrift store that has many branches in many cities in Taiwan, but in Taipei, it's organized between 2 floors. On the first floor, they have the expensive luxury items from brands such as Chanel, Hermes, Chloé, Fendi, Louis Vuitton, Yves Saint Laurent, etc. And at the 2nd floor, they have the more affordable, like $2, $3, $10, $20, the most $50 priced items. So since the store was huge, we ran through the shelves fast at the first floor. Most of the stuff there was beyond our budget or needs. However, we did find some unique and interesting items, such as this Loewe elephant-shaped bag for $80, a certified original Gucci fuchsia all-leather bag, an authentic Chloé vintage bag, the Balenciaga colorful blazers. Honestly, I didn't understand the price. They were $300 for such bad fabrics. They were a combination of polyamide, viscose, and elastane. And yet, there were items that were more shockingly expensive, such as this All Saints blazer, size S, $100, or these Hermes old-style loafers with a flaw in the front. They were $600. Chanel heels were also flawed and super priced. The Yves Saint Laurent ankle boots, $300 and flawed. Or this high quality but very old style low-rise Loewe skirt for $300. Other interesting overpriced items that we spotted there were these Issey Miyake size 2 ties for $70, purple with an interesting design. Or a smaller designer unique knitted skirt for $20. And this original vintage Gucci business bag, a lovely pine green color in great shape, except for some mold and some marks that I will take care of, that came with a certificate of authenticity. We snatched it and we will be reselling it. I forgot to mention, when you walk into the store at the ground floor, they have a rack with items that are 70% discounted, but we didn't find anything special there, as you can see. I didn't insist on taking photos there because, as you can see, the items look very regular. What was special instead, besides my Gucci bag and my Philippe Lim booties, was these orange leather size 39 Bottega Veneta summer sandals in perfect shape and a little above 100 US dollars. Too bad they were a size 39. That was a little large for myself. But the color complemented beautifully this Bottega Veneta vintage bag. It was a little over 400 US dollars in great shape. What almost got me rolling on the floor with excitement, collapsed in tears, something that I had never seen in real life before, only in YouTube thrifting videos from the US and on eBay listings. An 100% silk Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. I didn't even care that it was a size XS or whatever. I didn't even care the color didn't suit me. It's more fitted for a redhead. It's a beautiful mix of green and purple. I did try it on because I will be reselling it on my Depop store. But yes, it was my first time touching a silk Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress in real life. Seeing it in real life and touching it, oh my God, what a beautiful fabric, beautiful composition, beautiful work that has been done on it. And as you can see, it even fits me. So even if the size says a size XS, extra small, I think it can safely fit even a size L. When I tried it on, I was in between a size M and L. Now I'm something on like an M. Please excuse my excitement. Diane von Furstenberg is one of my favorite designers out there. I never thought I would see it in real life in Taiwan. So thank you to whoever donated it. The other clothes there, I have to say, were pretty regular. Nothing impressed me other than a pair of COS 80% wool pants that were very flattering for my body type, curvy and wide, a soft natural in the Kibi body type system. I will try it on in a separate video so that you can see how they fit me. Other than that, here's the footage I got for the shoes. We filmed this right before they asked us not to film. So you can see the variety of the shoes that we found there. Most of them very old and in not such a great shape, but heavily overpriced. Near the large discount rack were these suede boots by Stuart Weitzman. The size was very close to mine, so I had to try it on. Oh boy, was the surprise big. I should have known. This always happens every time I try on shoes in Taiwan. It's a miracle whenever I can find something that fits. Keep in mind that most of the things you will find there were made for the Asian market, so the sizes will be completely different than what we are used to. I found other boots to try on, including 2 pairs of rainproof boots that I desperately need for my day-to-day life because I take long walks in the park and there are rainy seasons in Taiwan where it gets very wet and very muddy. So since I love nature so much, I have to get those kind of boots. But unfortunately, nothing fitted. At one point, I got really unbothered and annoyed. So yeah, you can see here, this was my face at one point. Even though I shouldn't have gotten like that, I shouldn't have had any expectations. Anyway, Mr. Lee had to help me out. He's so sweet. Okay, so next we went upstairs and we spent about 2 hours moving through the racks. They also have a big rack with heavily discounted items at the second floor. I snatched there some items that I thought I could resell that were priced okay, such as this rich deep mustard 100% wool coat, the corduroy autumn themed vintage dress, which is 100% cotton, the 100% cotton corduroy brown vest. It has a super flattering shape for the waist, the Betty Boop cropped cardigan, and these Japanese brand modern wide leg corduroy pants, 100% cotton, that have a very interesting, unique way of trying them on. I think they fit very nicely even if they are labeled as being a very small size. They could still fit me and look flattering. So all of this is for sale on my Depop store. Other than that, I tried on some of the clothes. I found a lacy black dress for myself with some embellishments. I can't wait to try it on in a separate video alongside the COS 80% wool pants. I am filming a video where I will be trying on everything that I thrifted this year, so please like and subscribe. Mr. Lee did find what he was looking for and he kindly made a review video. Mr. Lee, you're wearing your new pants.
Yep.
95% cotton from Tomorrowland, and you got them with, let's see the price.
800.
Yeah, that's about 25. That's about 25 US dollars.
Yeah.
Wow, you look really nice. How do you feel in them?
I think it's very comfortable, and I think it feels a little warm.
Oh, they're keeping you warm.
Yes.
Who would have thought? Because they don't have a lining.
No.
And your so you can move, right?
Yes.
They're not too tight, not too loose.
No. It I think it has a elastic fiber inside.
Yeah, because it's 5%
Yeah.
poly elastane something.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, you look good.
Yeah.
From the back, from the front, from the side, you look great. So you decided to pair them with your leather ankle booties.
Yeah.
And with your Dr. Ginger dark Kelly green t-shirt.
Yes.
Very bold.
Yeah, I think they look good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The petrol, the blue petrol, the dark petrol color goes perfectly with the green.
Very good.
And that green is the complementary color of your root skin color, which is deep dark red.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the pants and I like it with my t-shirt.
And do you know that you look very unique and very interesting?
I don't know.
Even though you're not a left up kind of person. You see the red detail on your boots. The boots really stand out. Like who would have thought to pair leather with cotton and with polyester?
Yeah.
And the colors, they're wow. You know, you're wearing 3 colors, but still they don't look kitsch. They're very harmonious, very bold, very stand out, very stand out, but not in a freak show kind of way.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, you look really good. Thank you for your review. So you're very pleased with the purchase.
Yes, very much.
And pleased with the experience with the second street thrifting.
Yeah. Yet they have very special items like this. I spent almost 2 hours looking for these pens, and they only have either very large or very small. This one is very unique. I found it. I found it in the women's pants section.
Yeah, sometimes we have to adjust. We have to be creative because a lot of the stuff doesn't fit. So thank you for your review, Mr. Lee. Second Street is generally a good experience, and there's something for everyone there. Just that you have to be mindful that the sizes are made for the Asian market. We were very pleased with our buys until we got home, unpacked, and noticed some of the items were completely different in our home light versus the strong heart light of the Second Street store. Because of the blinding lights in the store, you cannot notice the exact color of the items. For example, in the store, we thought my mustard wool coat was a lime green color instead of a mustard yellow, and we didn't even see the mold spots on the Gucci bag. This kind of sucks because you're buying something, you're thinking it's in great condition, or you're under the impression it's a certain color, and you get home and then you see the reality and you can be completely shocked. So yeah, another thing to be mindful about. A second look of surprise spread all over our faces when we looked at the invoice and there was no 10% discount there. We also checked the footage, the video footage we had earlier taken in front of the store and inside the store. And again, we noticed to our disappointment, there was no mention of any discount, even though online their ad did say in between 9 to 12 of November 2025, there will be a 10% discount in their store in Taipei. So we felt kind of scammed because we went there on the 11th. But what can you do? It was our fault, because if this had been important to us, we would have made sure when we got there that the discount was in place. So I think we have to take full accountability for that. I was thinking it's interesting how companies prey on the excitement of people, because when you're there, when you're in the moment, shopping, trying things on, getting seduced by everything you're trying on, by how good it looks, by the fabric, by the feel, by the touch, by your reflection in the mirror, it's hard to think about money. Unless you're really preoccupied with money, in which case, yes, we should have asked for the discount. But the thing is, you would never expect that coming from a huge Japanese brand with many branches in your country, right? You would never expect that they would ever engage in a scam like that. Because let's call it what it is. I don't think it was an innocent mistake. But again, it's our responsibility to protect ourselves against scams. The world is full of scammers ever since human history began. The earliest recorded scam in history was 300 BC. So I think scamming is deeply ingrained in human nature. People take advantage of others and manipulate for personal gain all the time, and it is our responsibility to protect ourselves, even if we haven't been taught how to do this. It is still our responsibility. Again, we all do this, maybe without realizing I've done it. And we have to pay attention. We cannot expect other people to protect us. We have to be protecting ourselves. Even kids do it. I was about 5 to 6 years old. I was going to the nearby amusement park that had just opened, and I met a neighbor on the way there. I had 10 Romanian money in my pocket, which could have bought me 2 rides, because one ride I remember was 5 money. And my neighbor asked me how much money do I have. I told her 10, and she was like a few years older than me, and she asked me, do you want to exchange? Do you want to give me your 10 and I will give you my 5? So these are kids, and I don't think her parents taught her to do this. I just think, unfortunately, this is deeply ingrained in our nature, and just like our sense of feeling important, because a lot of the biggest discoveries in the medical field or the science field have been accomplished by people following on their need to feel important, but they used it in a positive, productive way for the well-being of others. So we have to be careful that we generate all of our feelings to the public well-being of others. So we have to be careful how we use our need to feel important and to obtain benefits from others. It always has to be for mutual gain, not for one person's gain. Please stay safe, protect yourself, and protect the innocent people who cannot protect themselves, such as young children, old people, and animals. Please donate to animal shelters and volunteer for the elderly and for the orphans. We can all do a lot, even when we don't have money to spare. That is my motto. So that was my Black Friday thrifting experience. Second Street was the only secondhand I visited, except for some local smaller secondhands that I will film in soon. I was going to mention that I just saw another ad from Second Street this weekend. They advertised their American Black Friday holiday. All they were offering was free shipping, no discount. So only if you bought online you could benefit from the offer. And we learned from this experience. We will be careful next time. And we do recommend Second Street if you're looking for secondhand, authentic luxury items, good quality basics at affordable prices, or unique special items that are hard to come by. We also recommend it for their authentic luxury bags because many of their bags do carry authenticity cards, such as the ones we saw there, like the Gucci one that I bought, the fuchsia Gucci one that we checked that we didn't buy because it was 5,000 NTD, which is about 200 US dollars. Impossible to resell for that price. And there was also a vintage flawed Chloe bag that had an authenticity card. That's just everything we checked because we didn't have time to check all the bags. There were many, many bags in there. So, yes, for this purpose, you should check it out. Thank you for spending time with me. My next video will be about the best Christmas gifts you can offer, and I will break it down by this criteria: practicability, Christmas theme, courses and experiences, and what my friends and family recommend. And then I will have a separate video, gifts for maximalists, because on this channel we do tackle a lot how to dress as a maximalist, as a huge color lover myself. So please like and subscribe and follow me if you'd like to see more of that. Have a great day. Warm hugs from Taipei. Bye.